Yo guys, Rager Gaming here, we're back with another video, and I am back with another Marquee matchups because that's pretty much the only thing there is to really broadcast these days in terms of FIFA. So yeah, we have no choice. So basically for this Marquee matchups you get 1,000 coins and a 45k pack, or Prime Gold players for other people that don't know that that's a 45k pack. So going into it, we have already built all four teams. I'm going to be talking through as to like what players I've bought, how I've bought them, because there's one team in particular, that one, that's quite harder to do than most because of, you know, one of them being from the Colombian league and one of them being from the Argentina league. So jumping into the list are Atletico Madrid. I was about to say Bilbao. That is the team I've went with. And you're kind of looking at that and you're looking at there's a few 81s that we might not need if we went with just, you know, 83s, and then you could get away with maybe like, you know, a 79 being dropped down to like a 77 or something like that. But we've smashed the chemistry by 10. We've done everything it's told us to do. So Moya 1.2, 1.1 Cancelo, 1.6 Martinez, 700 for Jordi Amat, 1.9 for Ryan Bertrand. I did not think he was going for that much. And I don't know if it's just this Marquee matchups. I don't know if it's just in the fact that, you know, there's a Manchester United and there's this one as well to do, and, you know, therefore he's got more of a use. 750 for Samuel. You have to make sure that you don't get Samuel's older card, which is at the Russian league team, because there's been umpteen times where I've tried to buy him for an SBC and I've clicked in Samuel. I've just bought his card because I seen it was going for 400 and somebody just listed it a second, like, you know, it'll come up with 59 minutes, 59 seconds. You buy it and realise that it's a Russian league team and then you want to kill yourself. So pretty much that's the one thing that a lot of these players have in common, or at least a few of them anyway. So we've got Itaraspe. I would buy him twice because we're using him later on, just a wee spoiler. I think I got him for a little bit dearer than I did right here, because I got him for a 1.1 here. 1.5 Danny Drinkwater, which is not too bad considering you need a Leicester player. Discard price for Montero, 1.1 for Ben Yedder. Again, I bought his 80 rated for like 1,000 coins, realised it didn't work and then had to quick sell it, so that's a pain in the arse. And then Austin was essentially discard price, he's 100 coins over discard price. We will get rid of that squad, and that's a 15k pack that it gives us. It's not the best of rewards in terms of what we get individually, but we move on to Barca Juventus, and oh wait, here we go. As I said, Itaraspe is needed yet again. I stored him on the transfer list, because obviously you can't store two to your club at the same time, but I knew once I'd done that one I could just come back, send to club, we'll slot him in, and he's pretty much doing the business. And he's quite good because since he's only just over 1,000 coins, you could use him for both teams, and that's essentially you covered in terms of rating, you know what I mean? Because, you know, without him it's a 78 rated team. You change it all the way to CDM and you get Itaraspe. You've seen Dier, that's another little, you know, spoiler that he's going to be used in the Man United one. So in terms of this team, Juventus, we've just went with Neto because he's quite cheap, and Rafinha for Barca because, again, fairly cheap. We're just doing this with the cheapest of players. So we went with Neto with 1.2, which again, way too cheap considering you're needing a Juventus player. Like, it's needed in this team, you can't do anything without it. So it's like, it's quite good that it's 1.2 and he's a decent rating. 450 for him, he's essentially discard. I probably could have got him for 400 instead of 450 because I just, you know, 50 coins isn't going to hurt me that much. So we got a 77 rated there. We paid 2.4 for Albiol to get away with the 450. So that's 2,850 between Albiol and Gonzalez. And when you think about it, other rated players like 80 rateds would have been like 1.6 each. So we've saved ourselves about 400 coins-ish, depending. So again, it's a cheaper method of doing it. Tonelli for 1.3, we've got Suso for 1.3, which again you have to make sure you get his upgrade and not his 77 rated, or is it 78 rated? I think he's either got a 77 or 78 card. You've got Itaraspe again. I actually got him for 1,000 that time, so you can see that he's really cheap. 1.4 for Rafinha considering he's a Barcelona player and he's got a decent rating. Sanson 1.2, Williams 1.3, Ramos was discard price at 400 coins, and I managed to snipe him. It was just a random snipe, I didn't even try and like snipe him for like 5 minutes. I just searched for him and it came up, and it was the only one on the market at the time of that price. So I got him for 800, which again essentially discard. So you went for the Italian link here with Sansone, because if you change it that way, you'd still get it, but you know, the OCD and that, it just looks a bit better. And then you could also do that because again you're getting the better chem, but it doesn't really matter. You could do it a lot of ways because 85 chem isn't that bad. So this is the team that I was just about to talk about. Now you need 4 rares for this, and a lot of people will have done this a lot more differently or a lot harder. I went and bidded on the rare players, so I got him for 150 coins, 450 coins, 1.4 a bit dearer. I think I bought him actually. I don't think I bidded on him. I think I actually outright bought him because he was actually really cheap, and I think I sniped him. I'm pretty sure I sniped him. If you go back and check Felipe Aguilar, then you'll be able to tell whether or not I sniped him because he shouldn't be going for 1.4. And then 200, I think somebody had a 150, and then with 30 seconds to go, I just put a 200 in, you know, the usual. So then we've got 200 for him. We've put a centre attacking mid at right mid because we're getting away with the chemistry. You don't need to change them to centre mids. It doesn't even matter if you change them about. Doesn't matter if you change them about. It just, you could do whatever you want with it. But either way, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, and then 1.4 for Dairo Moreno. And again, I don't think, if we just have a look at them, let me just have a look at them. 1.4, I don't think you can get them for that. And if you can, it's probably just a bit lucky that you can. See, there's like 2k that you've just seen. If we check Aguilar at 1.4, again 2.2, we're scrolling through like 3 minutes, you're getting 2k, so you might get them for like 1.8 if you're lucky. So that's that one done. So we move on to the last one, which is the Man United versus Anderlecht, which again, very, very easy. The one player that caused me the most difficulty wasn't Obiang, it was actually Ashley Young. That's fine. Yeah, so Michel Vorm 1.2k, 1k for Najar. I did think he was going to actually be about 3k when I first seen him, so that's actually a really, really good price for him. I expected him to at least be about 3 because, you know, certain teams need certain players and they're always dear, and it's just, Pro League never really gets used. So then 1.6 for Denswell. I think I got him really, really cheap considering I seen him for 3.5 like an hour ago. It was just, I seen him for 3.5, I was like, I'm leaving this one till the end. So yeah, so we got Denswell, Van Hoorn 600, 1.4 for Kolarov, Pino was 850, Diers 800, 500 for Rafailov or something like that, whatever he says. 2.5 for Young, so in the entire of the squad builders, he is actually the dearest. So we've got 2.5 for him. I think we paid it was in the region from 2.2 to 2.4 for Albiol, give or take. I think it was 2.4. So Ashley Young is the dearest player in all 4 of these teams. 650 for Obiang, obviously a CDM to centre mid. I think that goes for 950, so you are paying roughly around 1.6 for Obiang technically, because you obviously have to buy it. Unless you have it in your club, you could just use it, you're only paying 650 for him. And Jermaine Defoe's upgrade is only 1.1k, so that's another 25k pack. This is the best single reward that you're getting from all 4 of these in general, so it's not actually that bad. So then that's it, Marquee matchup's done. Not more to say, I think I've talked way too much. We started on 42k and then I had to sell a squad fitness for 950 coins, so probably about 43 and a bit k. Between 40 to 45k this will take you. Obviously there are cheaper ways of doing it, and if you can actually come up with a cheaper way of doing it, then obviously let me know in the comments or just tweet me, or just message me or whatever else. And for those that aren't aware, there are 45 and 35k packs out at the store right now, so that's all because of the team of the week. So let's dive into it. I think we'll open our premium Electrum first. It's been a while since I've actually had a really, really good player out of Marquee matchups. I'd very much so like one. Perea, not a bad start, 83 rated. We could do a lot worse. What I'm going to do is oh, Sassuolo, right, that's cool. I'm just going to assume who's going to go for things. So no, no, actually to be fair he might, no, maybe, Super League, No, no, possibly, possibly, and possibly. So there's not a lot of people that won't go for anything. So what we'll do is we'll store it all to the club, and if you follow my Twitter, I will tweet how much coins I made back for this, or you'll be able to see roughly what players I got, and you could tell by yourself how much they'll go for and stuff like that. But on my Twitter, I'll put a picture of my coin total at the very end once I've done everything, and once I end the stream and sell on all the players and stuff like that. So 15k pack number 1. Come on, give me something amazing. Even a Kante or something. A small flare Kante would be amazing. We get, is that Ruben? Is his first name Ruben? I'm sure it is. Aye, Ruben Castro, right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are BVA, so that's actually a really good pack. I don't think we'll need him. So we'll store them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get rid of all of them, and then store the healing and fitness and contracts all to the club. And number 2, can we get something out of this one? I would take a decent flare. Okay, maybe not. Oh no, that's no. I seen that for a second. I thought it was Kante, and I was like, oh, that'll do. That's not too bad. But it's just not. Juventus team, Bundesliga. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe because of the SPC, Dennis won't sell. That boy won't sell. So we'll store all that to the transfer list so far. Get rid of all of them because I don't think they'll sell. Or I really wouldn't imagine that they would sell. So we're just going to get rid of them now. Get rid of them. Keep Hawk. Get rid of them because they don't sell. Keep all the contracts, all the stuff. We get 1,000 coins as well. So we get a 25k pack and a 45k pack to end it on. I'd love an 84 or above, or just a shitty inform. Just a shitty inform. I'm not expecting a walkout because chances are I'm not getting one. Come on. 84 or above. Come on, there we go. Smalling. Yes! Boom! We actually get something from an SPC Marquee matchup. Thank you, EA. Loving it. It's about time I got something decent for Marquee matchups. I do them pretty much every week. Actually, you know what? That's an amazing pack. I'm going to personally discard the Man United thing. Get rid of that. I think right mid to right wing might sell, so I'm going to keep it in the club now. Potentially they will sell. Actually, you know what? I'll list it up and see if it sells. Keep the rest of them for the next weekend league. Speaking of which, I'll show you exactly what I've done as well, just at the very end of this really quickly. And last but not least, will we get anything decent? It depends if it wants to load up the pack anytime today. Oh, there we go. And we get 3 small flares. Oh, it's Jack Wilshere. Oh, Jesus God. That's not what you want. That's really not what you want. Maybe. I know Kolarov sell because I have to buy him. Tadic will sell, that boy will sell. Potentially, not him. He'll sell, and I don't think DeSantos will sell. So we'll list all of the rest of them to the transfer list and we'll get rid of them. So we're at 7k. I need to make 37, 36-ish k. 36 or 37k. Let's just say 37 from the players and stuff that we sold off to the transfer list. So all that I'm saying to myself is good luck because it's not the best. We've got 38 items to sell and we managed to scrape gold 3 for the weekend league. So you know, on Thursday I'm going to be streaming my rewards. I don't know what time because at the end of the day I don't know what time the rewards come out, but you know that I'll be streaming them because I don't stream my games anymore. I stream my rewards because I feel like you don't want to see me fail and rage, and you know, I know that's the whole point of the channel, but it gets a bit repetitive. So without further ado, if you have like the Marquee matchups and you want to copy the squads, you could always go back and, you know, I reckon pause the video or take a screenshot or just whatever, depending on what you're using. Other than that, if you could leave a like, comment, subscribe, that would be much appreciated. And other than that, oh, and also about the notifications and stuff like that. That was the only other thing I was going to add on to that, was the notifications, but that's, you know, only if you want. So other than that, I'll see you in the next video.